Hello out there. We are on the air. Sending out the pat signal. Going to let people know that we are live. Oh, I'll get dice. Just have to put a member on AP. Glad that I saw that now. All right. Oh, let's get on something more interesting visually. We take on the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, Roast, welcome. Can't wait to play this Steelers game. My girlfriend can't help but root for you and dice. So why is that, bud? The Vikings, as you see at the bottom, are 1-10. They are the bottom record in the entire league. So after last season, the AI re-signed Sam Darnold, and they just were abysmal. I think they started 1-8. So I decided to move off the Detroit Lions with my basically my wife's account, which I use to jump around from AI teams to basically help keep them under the cap and not release good players, etc. Hey, Hobbsy. Yes, I know. Heartbreaking, right? That's part of the reason I decided to take over. And then I had the thought, wait, Hobbsy's here. He can be the proxy. So we'll have all sorts of fun rebuilding questions for you in the off season. But full disclosure, I left the Vikings lineup as I have had it for the first, and the CPU had it for the first 12 games. If we beat them again here, I might just commit to the tank and start playing younger players and rookies starting and not using players we aren't going to use. JJ McCarthy is in, though. Roast, sorry, didn't hear what you said if you responded to my earlier statement. Oh, yeah, I was just wondering why she's rooting for Dice and I. Practice is done. We have no scenarios again, which disappointing, but is what it is. Oh, she's a Steelers fan from Cleveland. Wow. Okay, yep. That's the mix. Well, I'm glad you guys get on fine and don't let the fun of sports get in the way. Let's take a look at the Vikings. Oh, right. Before I continue, so during the bye, I'm glad that I had the time. I realized I didn't really have my scheme optimized. I was using 4-3 under. I switched to a base 3-4, the way it lines up all the different player types. This is a bit of the behind the scenes stuff, I guess. That makes it sound more interesting than it is. To the Browns. So you see Isaiah Simmons went from middle linebacker to right outside linebacker because he's pass coverage. That fits better. JOK went to middle linebacker. Oh, wow. Rose is having a lot of one play rushing TDs in his game with Berlin. Wow. A 74 yarder and a 78 yarder. Wild. So, yeah, basically a bunch of players just slightly shifted positions. That's the main difference. The biggest change is Josh Uchi is now a linebacker because I guess before we get into the Vikings roster, I have a few things to show here. The dev trait got revealed on Sternberger, and he is a superstar. So yeah, we got to play him as much as possible and get him as good as possible. So that now means Josh Uchi is the starting left-hand side linebacker, and BJ Ojolari for the second Madden game in a row I'm going to give up on after a season. I literally trade for him thinking I never gave him a fair shake. And wouldn't you know, I'm not going to give him a fair shake again. He's quite good. I just odd man out with the other players I have that I prefer where they are. I meant to look at the Vikings roster. That's why we came. Ooh, okay. We'll talk roast. Always fun when we get that in division trade game happening. Sam Darnold, you don't start anymore. You were too rough. JJ McCarthy is in. We will see what he has to work with, which that's just going to be more fun, I think, for everyone. Elijah Mitchell splits the backfield with this rookie, Travis Brockers, who, I mean, Brockers isn't a very high overall yet. Neither's Mitchell. They're hurting in the run game. Not in the receiver game, Jefferson and Addison are excellent. But you see why I had to take over this team. They made a bunch of questionable choices. I have not added or removed anyone from the Vikings. Save that for later. TJ Hawkinson, one of the best tight ends in football. They have a great offensive line. Christian Darrisaw, I mean, the middle part of it is no great shakes. Hernandez is good, but the tackles are elite. Byron Lowry, a rookie, in the starting lineup. Defensive tackle, weak point to be sure. Wait, what? Oh, this is. Sorry, right ends. I saw a 242-pound player, and I'm like, how? No, no, that can't. That's not good. There we go. Okay, but you see, the defensive line needs some help. CD and BO and the rest of the line stinks. Yes, sounds about right. Andrew Van Ginkel, who might not stick around due to age and he's on an expiring deal, but he's very good. It's a 3-4, so Cashman and Pace are in the mix. Sadly, Dallas Turner, who I was looking forward to building up, is hurt for this game and two others. So Jonathan Grenard, I mean, I was finding Turner another place to play, not taking Van Ginkel and Grenard out of the lineup. That would be stupid, especially when we have like 72s on the line. Byron Murphy leads, well, is the best corner on a team of iffy corners. But there's some young players. Like, there's room to work with. We'll hopefully draft well. That was not my, was that my doing? I don't think so. But that's great. Hold up. We need to make him number 3 if possible. We can't. Well, we'll make him the number 2. It's close enough. Oh, wow. Addison's 3. Yeah, we are not changing that. And the kick game is superb. I'm glad you're here to at least see the roster a bit, Hobbsy. All right, that's, I think, all the world building I need to do. Let's just get into the meat and the potatoes. Oh, quick look at the playoff picture. We are somehow the 2 seed in the AFC. Again, we've had a very easy schedule, and we have gotten a lot of one-score wins. It's been a lot of good luck. All 4 of our losses were one-score games as well, so, you know. It's been tight. They've been very good games so far for the most part, with only a couple blowouts in our favor. But mostly users in the AFC project to make the playoffs along with the Chiefs and the Bills. NFC, bit of a smorgasbord. Can't believe the Seahawks are in the mix. Packers and Lions and Bears all in there, maybe because they've been beating up on the Vikings, which sucks to say, but the Thunder beat the Rams. Thank you for the update, Roast, and congrats on the W. And then the Lions, the in-universe 2025 Super Bowl champions. Eagles, who are actually in that game on Sunday. 49ers, controlled by Jiggles, and the Bears, controlled by Corey. Jiggles, hey, welcome. He feels like San Francisco is first by a thread. Fair enough. All right, let's do it to it. Patchwork O-line. Hey, I feel you. I also have 2 offensive linemen injured, and my O-line wasn't as good as yours to start. So here, let me just reveal who I have starting in this game. Ben Cleveland. Yes, I have no one better than Ben Cleveland to play left guard. Pain. But I love the fact we have a player named Cleveland, and we'll get to see him on the field. Number 66, Cleveland rocks. Ah, chef's kiss, Jiggles. We could go all day, I'm sure, with the puns. Yeah. Okay, no, I know I put the Vikings on AP. So annoying. Like I literally made a point to do that before this game. You know what it was? I didn't double check. Maybe holding the button will get me to back out faster. God, I miss MLB The Show. Like when I played it 2 years ago. If you're in the middle of finding an opponent and all of a sudden, I don't know, you have to use the bathroom or the dog's whining or any possible thing, the phone rings, you step on a piece of broken glass, you can back out. You don't have to wait a full 3 minutes. There we go. Good. I sent a game invitation to myself. What fun. I don't know. Hobbsy asking if I'm going to get the show 25. It's a tough one. I probably won't get it at launch unless I'm really wowed by some of the previews. I am interested at least, though. Knowing that they're doing away with sets, which that's honestly the primary reason I left. I'm a grown ass man. I have bills to pay. I've got a job. I have things other than sports video games, despite what it might seem like. I don't have time to grind for new players every month. Hell to the nah. Make sure that's set, and we're good. Oh, Vikings are just using the stock Vikings offense and defense. Is that related to franchise mode? No. MLB The Show, I actually play the super sweaty online card collecting mode because, to that game's credit, you absolutely do not have to spend money to have an amazing team. They make it very easy if you just play the game. 2 games ago, they made it much harder by introducing seasons and sets. So every 2 months, there'd be a new season with a new corresponding set, and the old sets would be cycled out. That doesn't interest me. It just meant more offline grinding, playing modes I didn't love. I ended up just playing Battle Royale most of the year because you just draft a roster, as does the people you play against. Oh, I forgot. Yes, the skull chant is a real thing. They are just aficionados of chewing tobacco. I gotta be honest, with the changes in tobacco laws, I have no idea if chewing tobacco even still exists up here. I would love to go to a Vikings game just to experience Skull. I feel you, Jiggles. Hobbsy wants to go with. You know what? I'll go too. I'd love to have a Juicy Lucy. Yes, of course, I'm thinking about regional foods. Oh! Right. Brockers is the basically first and second down back. Elijah Mitchell is the power and third down back. J.J. McCarthy, not looking too bad to start here. Roast enjoying the Bengals 70s jerseys. One sec, sorry. Wouldn't you know, number 3, Jordan Addison on the catch. So first down after a no gain on the opening rush. Little play action. Ooh, McCarthy firing a bomb. It's batted away, threw it into double coverage. And only a yard for Brockers there. Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. Oh, Jiggles, since you weren't here right at the start, I changed my defensive scheme, and that's why I moved like 5 different players' positions ever so slightly. And that will force a punt. Uchi now an outside linebacker. Also, I found out, so Sternberger turns out is superstar dev, so he's got to play. So I went from 4-3 under, which was a mistake, to base 4-3, which is what I ran last year. Miles Garrett's a power rusher, so moved him to left end from right end because of the scheme fit. Uchi moved to linebacker, basically, so everyone I like gets in. Ojolari is the odd man out. JOK and Isaiah Simmons swapped middle linebacker for outside linebacker because the right outside linebacker's pass coverage, the middle's field general. Moving JOK to middle linebacker made him a field general. Breath. Huh. And Simmons was a pass coverage linebacker. So I now have a 90% scheme fit on my defense, which is much better. 1st and 10, starting at our own 26. There's Luke Musgrave, gets the first down. The big fella yelling at Byron Murphy. Legend of the... Oh, God. What Madden game was I using him in? The Texans. Yeah, Texans. MJ Goudreau, his first game back after a month-long injury, makes the catch. Thankfully, he only missed 2.5 games with that injury because we had the bye week in there. Oh, in and out of the hands. Nearly completed a cannon shot to Adonai Mitchell. Wow, what a carry by Nardi. His first of the game gets 11 yards. Fullback alert. Dougie Jones is in the backfield. You asshole. Sorry, guys. Whoopsie. Ben! You finally get to start. And you reward me like this? Now we need 15 yards. You could have just killed the drive, bud. Cleveland doesn't rock, says Jiggles. The good Watson, wearing number 4, gets 9 yards, gets out of bounds. Not too bad. So we only need 6 now. And Watson just spammed the man back to back. Yes, so I was originally going to make him number 1 because that was his college number. He wears number 9 for the Packers. Grant Delpit wears 9. But then I realized, wait, I just threw Deshaun Watson in the gulag. I don't want all these poor Cleveland fans to have to burn their number 4 Watson jerseys. So now we have the good Watson. Touchdown Browns, the good Watson. And he was wide open. Beat the first part of the coverage and right between the zones, if that's what it was. If it was man, he cooked him. If it was the zones, he ran to the perfect spot and Lynn found him. Rodrigo Blankenship is good. We have a 7-0 lead so far. Good, clean 8-play drive for 79 yards. Hobbsy saying, might as well embrace the tank. Go Browns. Saints and Loyalists putting a whipping on the Falcons, who San Francisco lost to. Oh, 0-0 through 4 drives for the Steelers and the Bengals. Oh, hi, little friend. The good boy Snoop is here. He just went outside. Oh, he just wants to be pet. And thankfully, I'm not having to control anything, so my hands are free to play with the good boy. I know, you don't play defensive line anymore. You retired. 5 scoreless drives out there. In Pittsburgh, I'm going to assume? 3rd and 1. Ooh, big play here. Some play action. Gets Hawkinson wide open. Nicely done. First step. Is that Hawkinson? No. Hawkinson wears 87. I have no idea who that white boy is. Who are you? All right, Ocho Cinco then. Vikings with a fresh set of downs. Right around midfield. Snapping from their logo. Right at the tip of the mustache. Oh, David Lynch. Putting J.J. McCarthy through a surreal experience. Nick Muse, maybe. Is he still there? I'm not sure what the AI did. Honestly, Hobbsy, I have not made a move. Once I saw, I think the Vikings started out 1-8, and I'm like, we got to fix this. Just a bit outside. Jiggles Seeley on the coverage. Helping nobody. 3rd and long. JJ is going to have to reach in his bag. Oh, Sternberger hits him as he gets rid of it. That'll make the incompletion. Vikings will have to punt. And that'll be a fair catch. Technically, punt forced inside the 20. I can't wait for the Brown versus Brown and Lynch versus Lynch battle against you in a few games. Oh, Brown versus Brown and Lynch versus Lynch. I feel you. Yes, kind of funny how the names worked out. We both renamed rookies to have the last name Lynch. No relation. I formation. Ooh, Nardi just runs in the pile. Couldn't find a hole at all. Hawk is 87, Munt is 86, Oliver's 84. At least in real life, so that's all I have. None of those would have... Oh no, I think the good boy needs out. All right, quick reprieve from commentary, guys. Sorry, but literally nature calls for this little guy, and I love him more than any of you. I'm sorry. Big fan of all of you fine people, but nah, this is family. No! Oh, we're going to punt. Culp! That's an unfortunate break. They forced a 3 and out. Be right back. The stream will continue just without my voice for 6 minutes. You need more than that, bud? He's thinking 8. I did see that comment before I left the room. Yes, he did, Jiggles. I think I gave him 6 or 7 years. Hot diggity, we scored again? How'd that? Oh no, we see the broken tackle deluxe for Eli Mitchell. Sidney Brown, you gotta wrap. Don't just tap. And they are inside the 30-yard line with a fresh set of downs. Vikings. Oh, Jerry Lynn with the QB scramble. Oh my God, Sternberger. That man has a family. Former Colorado Buffalo in our CFB universe. And Mitchell, solid carry there. A lineman is down. Just for a few plays. I think Vikings have a top 5 helmet in the league, and I don't think it's particularly close. Those horns are slick. No surprise, Rams are in that top 5 for me as well. Oh, what a dot by McCarthy to Addison. Stayed calm, cool, and collected, and flings the pill into double coverage. Whew. More of those, JJ. Good God. Now that makes me wonder what your full top 5 is. Oh, touchdown, Justin Jefferson, who has that weird nickname that I can't spell or pronounce. That. Oh, don't do him like that. I mean, Walter, you're a dirty, rotten cheater. Oh, I think. Oh, I forget the name of the right tackle on. It's a white boy with O in his name. He is the one who got hurt, I think, and that was his substitute who got called for the hold. Miles Garrett now with the TFL on Jordan Addison. It's now second and goal from the 17. They should have 7 points right now. Nice 6-yard carry, 5-yard carry by Brockers. Brian O'Neill, thank you, Hobbsy. So 4th and goal, 4 yards out. They've had 2 really solid runs back to back. Do they roll the dice and try and make it a one-score game? No, it's a kick. And the Browns bend, they do not break. A very fortunate penalty holds them to 3. Sometimes you need good luck and a bit of talent. Oh, that Christian Watson TD. I missed the call earlier. I believe that's number 32 on the season for Lynn, which would set the new Browns single-season franchise record for a QB. Yes, their franchise record is 31 passing touchdowns, and that was done like early 80s. Just absolute poverty franchise from an offensive standpoint. Nardi, wow! Follows his blockers expertly and gets 5 yards when I could have sworn that was going to be a TFL. Whew. Nice running. Lynn flings it, gets it to Watson again, who has 109 yards on 6 catches already. We are early in this one. He could be putting on a performance here. Excuse me. Whoa, who was that to? Some cute redhead in the 4th row, bud? I know Minnesota's got pretty ladies, but come on, chill. Save it for after the game. Was that Watson again? It was. Watson on a drag route gets 8 yards. So it's 3rd and 2, out of field goal range. Oh, wow. Rose informing us that Derek Carr threw the ball, hit his offensive lineman in the helmet, and Kayvon Thibodeau caught the interception. I believe a pick 6 to make it 10-0. Oh, Nardi just not quite fast enough to get past number 0 there. 4-yard gain is still a good gain. But there was potential for like 15 there. We are in field goal range. Oh, empty backfield. Lynn, what do you got cooking? Oh, a pass to Pinky Henderson. Almost a pick 6, ran for 85 yards, being tackled at the 1. Hey, then an offensive player gets the score. I almost prefer that. Although, good pick 6 is sexy. Yeah, an 85-yarder would have been good. You know what? You scored. Either way, that's great. Somehow holds onto the ball and stays in bounds. Mitchell, 5-yard gain. Oh, great news, by the way. So after Lynn hit, I think it was, well, the grass in front of his receiver's feet, that ball must have slipped out. Quit sharing popcorn with the redhead when the defense is out. Oh, could not hold on. Musgrave, it just ricochets out of his gut. So that'll likely bring Blankenship onto the field. Indeed it will, to make it a 14-point lead once more. Credit to the Vikings. A bend but don't break scenario for them, although we had an errant pass and a bit of a drop. So I think that's as much our fault we didn't get a first down there as it was caused by the Vikings D. I'll still take points. 4:13 left in the half. Okay. Here's now where time becomes an important factor. We'll see if we can get the ball again with any amount of time. Ooh, 2-yard gain. Brocker's on the carry this time. Oh, Hobbsy, one thing I was thinking, because the Bears GM has DeAndre Swift on the market, we could try and get a Taylor Swift backfield. Like Patrick Taylor, someone else named Taylor, you know? Let me know your thoughts. Because we do need a halfback on this team. It's not pretty. Okay, no Browns timeout. That's a little weird. Because they'll probably kill 40 seconds. Hobbsy's in. Or maybe they won't. They'll just leave us with extra time. Sure. Okay. Nobody's trying. Fair catch, and we have a journey. Whoa, Watson having a year. 70 receptions, 936 yards, and now 10 touchdowns. The Jerry Jeudy Wyatt Teller trade for Watson. Oh, nearly picked off. Oh, Roast trying to make a 2020s Pop Girls linebacker core. Interesting. So that will likely take us to the 2-minute warning. Indeed it will. A conversion here would be very nice. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts, so this could be a long 2 minutes. You're not going to get the whole thing, are you? He does! Jerry Lynn! Bengals are up 13-3 in a key AFC North Division game that we have to keep our eyes on. Clock is still running. Lynn did not get out of bounds. Still no timeout implemented. Musgrave gets a first. Up to the 39-yard line. Still 61 yards to go. First timeout called with exactly 75 seconds to play in the half. Excuse me. Good job, Jerry! You did it! Right. I get started saying things and then other things happen on screen. So, got a couple upgrades, and finally Lynn's archetype has switched to improviser. He no longer will have those scrambler first tendencies. He caught that? 7-yard pickup. Okay, good. Now 50 seconds left. You only needed 3 yards. Come on, bud. You don't have to go for 6 points every time. Like, does Watson need a 200-yard receiving game? Probably not. Oh, just didn't get the bounce. That could have been the punt of the year. So, 40 seconds left, basically, for McCarthy's having to start at his own 20. Oh, they went on 4th down 6 times in your Rams game. Completed to Addison. Oh, no timeouts. Oh, we're just going to kill the half. I'm not going to be mad about it. Sure, give up your own possessions. Watch, it's just like a bomb to Jefferson. Or a bomb into the 40-yard line paint. That was a hauntingly beautiful shot of just a still football laying on the Vikings logo. So we head to halftime. It's 17-3 for the Browns. There's a map of North America. And now back to football. Browns will receive to start the second half here. And Henderson. Oh, no, that's Keaton Mitchell. Pardon me. Michael Nardi came into this game second in the league in rushing yards. Didn't have a ton of yards in the first half there, but it was more so about the passing game. Ooh. Van Ginkel keeps it to only a 1-yard pickup. No one was there to block him. Finds Goudreau, first down, and Jerry Lynn has now 200 yards passing on the afternoon. Dougie Jones, the fullback, is back there with Nardi. Oh, breaks the tackle, and Nardi gets a first down. That looked like a 2-yard gain and just stuffed dead. Somehow he emerges out of the clutter of humanity. Move the chains, we're right around midfield. Incomplete. And Mitchell is a ghost. He has lost his corporeal form, is now one with the Gatorade table. I assume that's a 3-week injury. Nardi just going on tour here. Gets 4 yards that time, averaging very good yardage. So it's 3rd and 6. And kind of in that no man's land where we'd be punting if we don't convert here. Nicely done, Christian. The good Watson. Having a day. A 25-yard pickup. And Goudreau with the catch. He's down at the 2. It's 1st and goal. That rookie connection of Lynn and Goudreau. It's like they never missed that 3-game span. It was a 3-week injury, but he missed most of the game he got hurt in. Nardi stuffed at the 1. Oh, pace is number 0. Good. I'll remember that. He's a very promising young player. So, empty backfield now, not even going to pretend. Oh, we are pretending! Jerry Lynn Superman's that end zone. The Vulture. Shades of Daniel Jones stealing all of Saquon Barkley's fantasy points from me 2 years ago. Roast, I'm surprised Higgins is still top 5 for receiving yards considering he hasn't played in 2 weeks. No, fair enough. I mean, there was just such a lead there that it was hard for anyone to make up. Nice scoring drive by the Browns. He is 900. Yeah, a lot of players aren't going to get that on the year. Wow, the passing yardage is just quite the differential at the moment. Yikes. Was that Brockers? That was a good carry, whoever that was. 6 yards, and there were a few opportunities for less. Nice job containing that outside run. Only 2 yards. And the blocks were good, just JOK got to his man. 3rd and 2, bunch formation. And it's a handoff. Oh, fights forward and gets the first. Contact made before the first down marker, but Brockers falls forward, and I'm impressed with him. Nice 8-yard gain for Brockers. JJ is happy. Snapping the ball right off the Vikings' earlobe. And David Lynch wraps him up. 3rd and 2 now. Completes the pass. McCarthy. Addison in motion. Oh, JJ. Down at the 1. Is that Josh Naylor? No, that's a Cleveland Guardian. Naylor with the catch. Poor Hobbsy's not going to be happy with my embarrassing lack of Vikings knowledge. Jalen, thank you, Hobbsy. And that'll be a 2-yard loss. Grant Delpit, the safety, comes in. That's right, he's now a Diamondback. Yeah, I think Brockers is better than Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell might be done for the year. What a catch. Jordan Addison. I got to see the replay. Looked like he one-handed that. And he gives a bow. Oh, no, he did get 2 on it, but it was a low throw and he held on. And the extra point cuts it down to a 14-point lead. Vikings with a strong drive. And the youth looking good. Brockers, Addison, and McCarthy. Jerry Lynn, over 60% passing on the day with nearly 250 yards already. That's a handoff to Nardi. And a nice 6-yard pickup for the big fella. Oh, I never answered the helmet question. So, Rams and Vikings are 1 and 2, and which one I have on top basically changes based on my mood. This might surprise you guys because I kind of have fun hating on the Dallas Cowboys, but it's undeniable. Just the star on the silver just looks good, clean. It's iconic, for lack of a better term. Bengals, obviously to me. The tiger stripes, sweet as hell. And I'm going to be a dirty, nasty homer and say the 49ers. I love gold helmets. I feel like there are other teams, I like the Notre Dame Fighting Irish version of gold helmets better, but as far as NFL gold helmets go, give me San Francisco. And the homer pick, obviously. So yeah, that's my top 5 football helmet designs. Pure opinion. And Watson holds on. He's impressed with himself, clearly. Hand off to Nardi. Gets the first down. That's good work. Move those chains, Michael. And Lynn avoids trouble, throws it out of bounds. I love the lack of sacks he's taking today. Not being a scrambler has helped him tremendously. He still scrambles when it's a good idea. He just doesn't look to do it whenever he frickin' can. Watson again has 160 yards now on 10 catches. Gross, my top 5 personally in order. Bengals, Oilers. Oh yeah, back when they were the Oilers for sure. Cowboys, Raiders, and the black and white Rams. Nice. Raiders is up there. I probably have them as my number 6. All the Raiders stuff. I probably put the Raiders helmets lower because their jerseys are top 1 to me. They're so good. There's a reason a lot of just people fit that color scheme. Chase Brown with a catch. Haven't seen too much of him today. Good to see him involved in the offense. 3rd and 3. Will they hold us to just 3? Oh, Nardi fights one tackle, but can't get any further. Oh, Michael Myers in real life Raiders jersey, and it's easily one of my favorite jersey designs in the NFL. Yeah, you said it better than I did, my friend. Simple but sleek. Hey, Mayer got a TD in your game. You called for him and he answered. For 3. Blankenship is money. 2nd field goal made of the day. That does restore a 3-possession lead. But Vikings coming through, keeping us out of the end zone here. Still lots of football with 11 minutes of game clock left. Jeez, especially if they get a return like that. Bengals are up 20-10 over the Steelers in the other game. Oh, McCarthy does get rid of the ball, but nearly taken down. Jeez, what voodoo is that graphic, guys? Just mentioned that there's no turnovers. Now it's going to look like the earlier Oregon-Colorado game. And again, the pressure gets there. McCarthy has to rush his throw and can't connect. So 3rd down. I'd love to see a blitz here. I feel like the pressure is getting to JJ. And we didn't blitz. And they convert on 4th down. 3rd down. Justin Jefferson's going to get those, though. Nice job by McCarthy, especially because he also didn't get sacked either of those last 2 plays, and it came close. Not losing yardage allowed them to extend the possession. Just over 10 minutes left now. Tried to lead his receiver, but led him too far. Wow! Addison just finds the gap, and McCarthy makes the play. And Addison, his day is done, and he was clutching his quadricep. Roast would be impressive since he goes 9-8 for the 3rd season in a row. Fair enough. Is that still in play, my friend? What's the record looking like right now? Jefferson gets 7. Vikings continue to push. Come on, send a blitz. Get some pressure on this man. First down. Oh, geez. So you basically have to win out the rest of the year. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Hobbsy. Hobbsy bemoaning the fact Addison's hurt. Might help the tank. In real life, Bengals won 5 straight after 4 and 8. Oh, nice. Didn't realize. Well, there you go. Maybe this is the call. Gets 1 more yard, does Brockers. That'll make it 3rd and 6. I formation. I still would assume this is a pass. It is not. They probably have to go for it on 4th here, though. All right, that is a choice. Yes, there is still a lot of time. Makes it a 2 possession game. All right, let's kill some clock and maybe score again. Lynn over 4,000 yards on the season. Didn't realize that he hit that milestone in this one. And he's going to keep building on it. 7-yard pickup for Luke Musgraves. Dougie Jones is back out there with Nardi. The elephant backs. Elephant backs. Nardi's like 5'10". Oh, wow. Musgrave holds on to it and stays on his feet to get a few extra yards. Beast. And there's Goudreau. Gets the catch. 8 yards for him. Watson again. And Lynn is now over 300 yards passing on the afternoon. Little I formation. Maybe they realized, okay, we got that random benchmark. Let's work on getting Nardi something. Only 2 yards. The blocks were there, but they read the play and had enough men. Does help kill some clock, though. That's a good thing. Only 2 more for Nardi. Just gets uh-oh. He's okay. So 3rd and 6. Likely will be a passing play here as the clock ticks under 4 minutes of game remaining. Oh, it's not. It's a trick. And it works. Chase Brown, first down. Lynn off on the throw. I think he thought his receiver was taking a different route. Who knows whose fault that one was? And no gain at all for Nardi. He's been stuffed short on this drive. They've been reading those runs and getting to him. And can't get the screen off. Vikings continue to put the pressure on and force us to kick a field goal. Bright side, a lot of clock got used up there, and that might seal it. It would take pretty improbable series of events to break a 3-score lead. Blankenship, 3 for 3 now. Hey, D-Chuck, how goes? What's the wow with regards to? The Vikings record? It's all right. The plan is beginning for their turnaround. I plan to main them in the NFC. I guess it's a big lead. In a weird way, it could be bigger. Vikings defense has clamped up at a few points. Oh, the coverage was tight, but the throw was superb. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. TJ Hawkinson on the drag route. How's McCarthy looked for Minnesota? Pretty good. A little raw, still to be sure, but he has not taken many sacks. He has good awareness for that. That is the wildest throw he's done all game. That is by far the craziest thing he has tried all game. But he's been good. Very good base to build on. Part of it's just this offense is not great. Converting on 4th down. Timeout Vikings. How can their offense not be great? It just isn't. No running game at all. The offensive tackles, are good. The rest of the lines, and they have no real receivers besides Addison and Jefferson. Naylor's fine, but they're just missing. Darnold was hot garbage. McCarthy's just not where he needs to be carrying. Mind you, this is a hell of a drive. 3rd and final timeout for the Vikings as they're looking to make this closer. Oh, wow. Bengals win 20-17 over the Steelers. First win in 4 weeks. Congrats to you, Roast. And congrats to Dice, whose tank doesn't get... What a dot! There we go. McCarthy with some garbage time points. Finds Noah Brown. Yeah, Noah Brown was cut earlier in the season by another team, and he's getting minutes. Oh, nice. Loyalists are not frauds. Big win over the 7-5 Falcons. So we now have a 10-point game. 450 yards from May. Good Lord. Nicely done, but wow. Hands team comes through. MJ Goudreau. And we'll just kneel this one out. Good effort by the Vikings. See, not a blowout because of that garbage time touchdown. And you can put it on the board. Yes. The Cleveland Browns move to 9 wins on the season. Oh, the Cashman. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lynch is injured. That makes sense for you. That's right, Roast. And I think Higgins should be back as well. Yeah, McCarthy looked pretty good. 64%, 249 yards. Lynn had 65 for 306. Solid performances by both QBs. Nardi looked good again in the rushing game. Got 90 yards. Lynn vultured 2 touchdowns. Good for him. Mitchell and Brockers. Brockers was pretty good. Mitchell is not. Addison lost a yard. Chase Brown had only one carry, and JJ had a scramble and looked good doing it. Watson, monster game. 11 catches, 168 yards, and our one receiving touchdown. Musgrave, 5 for 49. Goudreau, 4 for 52. Henderson, 2 for 20. Mitchell, 2 for 11. Chase Brown, 1 for 6. And Culp had a drop. 4 drops total as a team. Ooh, Mitchell. 2 drops. That's too bad, bud. 3 pancakes. My man. Good job. JOK leading the team in tackles. No surprise there. Josh Uchi with 2 TFLs and a sack. We had 2 sacks as a team today, Uchi and Lynch. There were no turnovers whatsoever. How'd the Vikings do there? Oh, Lynn didn't take a sack all game. I'm so happy he's improviser now. God, it took like 2/3 of the season to finally get his archetype changed, but well worth it. Especially since we had 8 overall Ben Cleveland as one of our linemen. I think we get one of them back next week. Oh, oh my God! Lynch had. How does he have 9 upgrades? Hold on. Oh, the 5 sack milestone. Right, right. And you may have noticed he's pretty good. Yeah. Honestly I picked him up because he had a good finesse rating, and he was by far the fastest defensive tackle in the class. He's 80 speed. Also, his strength is usable. Like the 88 strength, I knew would play. Man, oh man. All right, let's throw a little speed on him. Well, let's make him a run stopper main. 2 awareness. What a waste. No awareness there. Beautiful. This is how Pat builds the 40 game win streak, Browns. Power moves in there. Man, run stopper's looking good. It's upgrading the things I want. Only 1 awareness. I'll live with that. Another power moves. Cool, cool, cool. Can we get him run stopper primary? Yes, we can. Finesse moves, that helps it actually gave him a +2 to speed, so now we got to hit run stopper to change his archetype back. Good. 2 more left. That's a big fella. And let's throw Power Rusher, just see what happens. So that's a very different player all of a sudden. Wow. None of his physicals went up. No strength, speed, or excel, or COD. But all the skills, much, much better. Now 88 finesse moves, 82 block shedding, and power moves are playable. His awareness is over 70. Yeah, I wasn't doing that to be 12 years old, but it's a cool looking number in these jerseys, you know? I'm not going to make you guys watch me upgrade my players. We'll see if there's any post-game stuff. All right, no injuries, but let's see if Addison is down for the Vikings. He is not. Oh, but O'Neal is out for a couple weeks. Yeah, this team is in trouble. You could have been anywhere else in the world, and you chose to spend it with us. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, Right. Stream against the Bengals will either be tomorrow night or sometime Saturday. I have a rare 4-day weekend after I'm done work tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll get that Bengals one jumping off when it works for both Roast and I. Take care, all.